Right, we're on a mission. It's dark. It's cold.
It's definitely cold out there.
It's late. It has been later, but we're on a mission. I've got gaffer tape. What have you got, Sandra?
A bag of goodies.
So before we do what we're about to do, just hold that 1 second. Before we do what we're about to do, comment below if you know what we're going to do. And we are, for the first time in 9 years, going to show on camera what happens on the 30th of November each year.
On camera?
On camera. We're going to confess. I'm going to fess up. It's been us. And I'll explain a little bit more on the video what other people say about it being them and not us. But it has been us, apart from 1 year when somebody made a contribution. Right. Should we go and hit the road?
Yeah, please.
Yes, please. How's your fingers?
Aching.
Aching. Curved needle. I've got some soup in the pan you can warm up when you get in to warm you up. Unless you want to buy me a pint before we get in.
As long as I can be back for 10, I'm really tired.
Right, okay. Let's go and hit the road. Let's go. Come on. Right, so we're under cover of darkness. There's the stonemasons, otherwise known as the Stonies. Sandra's getting a bit covert.
It's not that dark, by the way.
Oh, it looks very dark. Right. Still, has anybody got any idea what we're up to? It's happening very shortly. Right, so we're in the heart of Timperley village. We're where the crossroads are here. And the very first time we ever did this, we came along when we thought all the shops were going to be closed at 9 o'clock. And it turned out, where have you gone, Sandra? They were all open till 11 o'clock. But what are we going to do?
Not all of them, but just that big one there.
Just that big one there, Sainsbury's.
I wasn't going to name it though.
Anyway, just got to watch out. We've just got to watch out. The police aren't here. I'm just trying to. I'm just looking out. There's nobody like from the local authority or anybody like that, because we could get into trouble for doing what we're doing. So, when you come into Timperley, maybe we have got our friend here, the legendary. He's coming up behind me now. Look here. Look at. Oh, come here, Sandra. Come here a bit closer. Look. Who's behind me? Who have I got here?
Does anybody know?
So we have got the one and only Frank Sidebottom, legend from Timperley. And people in Timperley want to know, when does Christmas start in Timperley? Come on into the camera, Sandra. When does Christmas start in Timperley? And how do we know when it's begun?
When Frank's dressed as Father Christmas.
When Frank's what?
Dressed as Father Christmas.
Now then, how on earth does Frank, a statue, get dressed as Father Christmas, Sandra?
Honest answer? With difficulty.
So if ever you want to dress a statue as in a Father's Christmas outfit, be mindful. It's a bit like dressing a dead body that's got rigor mortis set in, because the limbs don't move. Let's have a close-up of Frank. A very long arm. We've got a very long arm here. Look here. And we've got this thumb. This diameter of this thumb is huge when you come to dress it up. And you've got this big curvature here. You've got his waist, and it's quite a bit of a hang here for other activities. Why are you laughing at, Sandra?
Bit of a hang.
Bit of a hang. Well, not a hang, but all will sort of become revealed very shortly. Yeah. Hang on a minute, there's a car just pulled up behind us. It's not copper, is it?
It's a shopper.
A shopper copper? What? You keep giggling again? What is it? Oh, boy racer. Right, so what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to put my camera somewhere and video the action taking place, and hope we don't get anybody stopping us.
Very cold tonight, Neil, by the way.
Is it very cold?
Very cold.
You got a woolly hat on?
Yeah.
Who made the woolly hat?
Me.
Right, let's try and put this camera into a position. Hang on a moment. So yeah, come on, son, let's come and confess. So I was partly responsible for getting the Frank Sidebottom statue, where have you gone, Sandra, erected here in Timperley, with the fundraising, the planning permission, the whole logistics of this statue. Absolutely a nightmare. And it went up in October 2013. And then every year since then, we've dressed it as a Father Christmas and put the Father Christmas outfit onto the statue. So each year on the 30th of December, about this time, this is what we've done. Most people don't actually know it's us. There's a few do, but most people don't. And I can remember a few years ago, we were at a book signing and a book launch called Out of His Head by Mick Middles. And I was on a panel with was it Bruce Mitchell, Mark Riley from Radio 2 and some other people as a talker. So we're lined up at the front because we were going to talk about the statue and Frank Sidebottom, and then there was people in the front row and I'm earwigging what they were saying, and one of these lads says to the other lad, he says, you know, every year me and my mates, we dress up Frank Sidebottom as Father Christmas. And then other people behind him would go, no you don't, we do that. And there was this urban myth all going about who dresses up Frank Sidebottom statue. And the confession is, we've done it every year.
We do get additions though, like sometimes people put extra tinsel, sometimes a football scarf, sometimes an extra hat has appeared.
So one year, a couple of years ago, somebody did put a Christmas hat on him, so he's got a super big head on it. So somebody did make a Christmas hat and somebody did do big shorts for him. So Frank Sidebottom had a football team called Frank Sidebottom Big Shorts. So hence, we've got the actual big shorts on him this year. So all being well, that'll weather, but I think come on to next year, he's definitely going to need a new top making, because as I say, what we've had to do to get it all on, the top separates and down at the back, so it's sort of semi-split into two. The legs on it, because of the way the statue is, also yeah, they're velcroed. You can see where the bit of velcro's come off here, Sandra. So that's a Velcro where his legs are, where the join is. But here you go. That's the Frank Sidebottom in the heart of Timperley. So Christmas is really fun. What are you doing then, Sandra? Christmas is really fantastic, especially this time of year. Right. So I'm going to do now. I'm going to do the legendary photographs of him. These will now go to our local media outlets, paper and online media, and people will know Timperley has put Frank on the map, and Christmas is really with us once again. And the deed has been done. Here we're going to reward your husband with a pint of Guinness.
What about my poor fingers?
Oh.
Do I get a reward?
I'll make your tea for you tomorrow when you get home. I'll take your mother to hospital. So let's not even go there. Alright, come on, into the stonemasons, let's go and have a shandy. Right, Sandra's having a bit of a catch up on Facebook. I'm uploading pictures to Twitter and Facebook groups, pages and tweeting. And I didn't have a Guinness. Down in Spain, just for you, I thought...
I've never been bored in my life.
I thought, sod it, back to John Smith's. Pub's looking very festive. Isn't it?
Football, isn't it?
It's not football on telly. Oh, it's not Christmas decorations then. Oh, it's a multicultural Christmas decorations. All the flags. Ah, right. World Cup Willie, 1966. Those of a certain age will know.